Hey everybody, it's Liz here with TTB Media, and I am here today to give you a bonus live. Usually we only do these once a month, but today's live is a little extra for you. I'm going to be talking about the ways to tackle your competition season with style, the top 3 things that I recommend to help your competition season go better than you expected. Now, I'm not talking about placements, I'm talking about all the little things that come with having competitive teams. So if you're here and you're watching, drop me a like, drop me a love, let me know how things are going. Have you started your competition season yet? We have our very first competition next Saturday. We're going to be hitting up the Toronto area, going to Feel the Power. So we are super excited for that one, and we are gearing our teams and our parents up to hit the mats with style. So let's talk about those top 3 things. So the first thing we're going to talk about, number one of the most important things to help you run things smoothly is communication. That's communication with the competition company, making sure that you have everything all done. Do they require background checks? Do they require your coaching certificate? Find out exactly the kind of paperwork you need to bring with you to the competition so that when you're there and registering your teams, you're not rushing around scrambling trying to find that one thing that you didn't know that you needed. Make sure you use their final schedule. Always, always, always make sure it's the final schedule that you are looking at and basing all your plans on. Communication with your athletes. We always like to tell our athletes how many teams they're up against. Sometimes they'll ask who it is, and that's okay. We share that too. And we also talk about what they can expect at competition. We also help them or have them set goals. So whether that's they want to hit 0, they want to come top 5, they want to be able to throw all their tumbling, whatever goals that they want to set. Sometimes as it gets towards the end of the year as coaches, we may choose goals, but in the beginning, it's always about the athlete's goals within reason. A lot of the times they're like, come first place, but help them set their expectations. Okay. Communication with the parents. This is probably the most important thing. As soon as you get information from the competition company, it's great to pass that along to the parents. These families are trying to schedule their weekends. They may have multiple children in multiple sports. So as soon as you get that final schedule or you get a semblance of what the final schedule is going to look like, make sure you're communicating that out to parents. We use both band and email to do so, and then we'll also touch base with parents before or after practice. But we want to make sure that we have that information out to them as soon as we can. Communication involves things like what time to meet, what your athletes should look like, what to do if, heaven forbid, weather hits and you're running late. And then also in that communication, you want to put any waiver forms that they have to sign, the venue information. We always like to put that in there for them. Links to purchase tickets, what the parking lot is like. Make sure as much information as you can goes in there. Okay, so that's the first of the top 3 is communication through all 3 spots. The second, when you're talking to your teams, we do a couple of things with our teams. So like I said, we have them set goals for their competitions. You may want to put this on a big poster board, on a little sheet that's right there in front of them. You may want to talk about them during your mat chats before or after practice each time, but help them set the expectations for their goals and really talk to them about what that goal looks like. How are they going to know that they're going to be successful hitting that goal? Hitting 0 is pretty easy. It just means they haven't made any mistakes. But what if, it's something completely different? Help them look for what success is going to look like. The other thing that we usually do with our teams, and that is we run them through practice gym. So before their first competition, we have a uniform run. at their very last practice before that. And so they'll wear full uniform, their hair is done. They don't have to worry about the makeup, but their hair is done. And we really find that that helps them get through some of the jitters and learn what it feels like to perform the routine in a uniform if they've never been on a team before. But one of the things that we like to do with them is we run the practice gym. So we take whatever it is, whatever competition it is coming up, we take the time that they have on the tumble strip, on the stunt strips, and on the full floor, and we run our gym exactly like that. We also have multiple teams running at the same time, so we'll run practice gym with multiple teams. We'll crank the music up just like it is in the practice gym, and truly try and get them to get that feeling before it is that they hit. So that's pretty awesome. They love it. So that's number two. Number two, get your athletes prepared. Either have them wear their uniforms and or run that practice gym just so that they understand that 2.5 minutes, I'm looking at you, Nationals, 2.5 minutes on the tumble strip goes by way faster. And if you can plan for it and practice it, it just makes it go that much smoother. All right, number three, the third in our top three things to help your competition season run smoothly this year is the after party. I'm not talking about awards. I'm not talking about a pizza party if they've earned it. I'm talking about after every single competition, going through those score sheets with your athletes. Please invite your parents. We have had the best success. As soon as we started inviting parents in for those score sheets, we've had the best success because we're helping the parents and the athletes start to understand way more about the sport. How come we didn't score as high here? Well, the judges said this is the reason why. So make sure you invite your parents in to go over the score sheets. In our after party, we always watch their video twice. We watch it the first time so that athletes can see themselves, because that's always fun. A lot of the times they'll have seen the replay as soon as they get off the mats, but it's nice for the next practice back when they get to see it again. And then the second time we run through it, we're looking for very specific things. So anything that the judges have made a comment on, any of the deductions we may have gotten, those are the parts of the video where we really start to like hone in and try and find out, why did the deduction happen? What does the judge's comment mean by this? So it really helps to put the words in the athletes' minds where they go, oh, I get it. Okay. So we go over their score sheets. We go over the scores. Most of the judges' comments, we don't go over all of them. Some of them aren't for the kids, some of them are for the coaches. However, that being said, we do go over the coaches' ones as well. We let the kids know, hey, this comment and this score is you guys, and this comment and this score is us coaches, so that they know we truly are a team together. The other thing that we'll go through is after the second competition, we'll compare their scores. Where did they do better? We also compare ourselves against the team that may be above them and the team that may be below them. Obviously, if you're first, you're going to look at the next 2 or 3 teams. And if you're last, you definitely want to take a look at that team that's right above you. The reason why we do that is because sometimes when the kids are upset, they didn't quite get the placement that they wanted. When they come in to the next practice and we read them the score sheet and they learn that they were 0.1 away, it just totally changes the dynamic for them. And they're like, oh, wait, no, we actually did really well. So it's really important to us that we share that. Vice versa. Oh, that team that you came fourth and they came fifth, that team, they were 0.1 below you, which means you need to set it up because they're coming for you at the next competition. So it really starts to light that fire under them. Okay. The last thing we go through in that after party is we talk about what we're going to work on and any changes that we're going to be making. And then we take them downstairs and we do exactly that. So I hope this helps. If you love these ideas, give me a love. If you got some more, feel free, pop them in the comments. Please share them with us. We always love that. If you're looking for more information or you're not quite sure where to go, give us a call, ttbmedia.ca. Send us a DM, and we'd be happy to chat with you guys. Enjoy. Good luck.